our Terrell High School Student Body President, Giovanni Reyna, as your MC for today's celebration. So give her a round of applause as she approaches the stage.
Good morning. We are here today to recognize and celebrate the service of our U.S. military veterans and their families. Veterans Day originated as Armistice Day. The armistice ending World War I came on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. That day was declared a national holiday in all Allied countries in 1919. After World War II, Congress changed the official name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day to honor U.S. military veterans of all wars. We have a number of U.S. military veterans here with us today. They have proudly served in the U.S. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Marines. One of the traditions of military celebrations is the Air Force Medley, in which the anthem of each branch of the U.S. military is performed. For those of us with today who have served or are currently serving in the U.S. military and their families, please stand and allow our audience to thank you when the anthem of your branch of service is played. Army. Navy. Coast Guard. Air Force. Please join me in facing the American flag and saying the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem, which Terrell High School student Mallory Kiln will perform.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mallory. Veterans, we are truly honored by your presence here with us today, and we sincerely thank you for your service to our great country. We also want to thank the families of our military veterans. Their sacrifice is sometimes overlooked, but we here today know that they also serve by supporting their military spouse and keeping the home fires burning. Let's give our military veterans and their families a round of applause. Students of the Terrell High School Art Department are featured in the lobby of the PAC. We wanted to thank the teachers, Sarah Friedrich, Lindsay Shirley, and Celine Callas for their leadership in art instruction. We also thank the members of the Terrell Arts Alliance Education and the Arts for judging this art contest, and the American Legion and eTerrell for providing monetary awards for each winner. Please hold your applause for the recognition of these students to be called out. Terrell High School award winners were Art 1, first place, Kinsley Santoyo. Second place, Sabrina Castillo. Third place, Callie Ardada. Art 2, first place, Jacqueline Larago Rico. Second place, Hosanna Henderson. Third place, Juliet Castañeda. Arts 3 and 4. First place, Evelyn Aviles. First place, Alexis Anguiano. Second place, Grace Crabtree. Third place, Andres Macios. Can you give all these amazing artists a round of applause? Our speaker this morning is Mr. Ricardo Gomez. Terrell High School is proud to have Mr. Gomez as an educator. Mr. Gomez served in the 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines for 4 years. Please welcome Mr. Gomez.
Thank you, Ivana. First of all, good morning to you all. Good morning. I want to thank you all staff members who are still active service members of our military branches, staff veterans, and all of our community veterans who are here present. I want to take a moment of silence for those who sacrificed their all for us to live in the land of the free. Thank you. Earlier this morning, I heard a couple of students coming in saying that today wasn't Veterans Day, that Veterans Day was Saturday, but as we all can agree, I think Veterans Day should be every day. I enjoy this time of year due to being able to spend time with my fellow brothers and sisters of the armed services. Being able to hear what they went through and the experience they had is always amazing. Even though we all know they all probably had rough days in the service, they always speak of the good times and laugh and smile about them. Many of you have family members who are in service or were in the service or might even know someone who served. Take the time today to thank them and let them know you appreciate them. Shake a veteran's hand and let them know you are proud of them and thank them for their service. I know by now you all have heard someone tell you when I was your age, right? And you're tired of this, but I was once your age, and I heard some random person speak and didn't much care or know who he was or she was. So I understand. At that time when I went to school in Wills Point, there was not many Hispanics in my school, many of which did not do much after high school, after graduating. That's if they did graduate. I grew up in a low-poverty, one-bedroom house. Not much support was given, but I thank my mother who worked very hard every day to make sure we were all well. Majority of my family after school went to work in warehouses here in Terrell. I wanted something different. Many of you might not know what you want to do at this time, but that's fine. It's okay to be scared. Enjoy your time here at high school as a student, as you will miss it. It will hit you on that last day of 12th grade. I don't want you to look back and say, what could I have done differently? This is why you have the counselors on campus to help you with this. Take advantage of them. When I saw my classmates applying for college, I knew for sure I did not want to go in that route. Due, like to many of you, I hated school back then, and there was another reason I couldn't afford it. As you can see, I'm short. I think I stopped growing in the 6th grade. With this said, I have always tried to do things to compensate for my stature, so I wanted a challenge. I joined the Marine Corps. I heard many things about the Marines. I heard that they were the toughest and that the ladies loved seeing them in their dress blues. I went off to boot camp at San Diego, California, where I would have a rude awakening. After boot camp, I had the opportunity to become a radio operator, also known as a bullet magnet. I soon would find that out. But here, my height helped. I did 2 tours to Iraq and traveled twice with the Navy and their lovely cruise ships. I was able to travel to at least 5 countries, enjoy eating different foods and seeing different cultures and how they lived. I saw some countries that I did not know how they survived and how they did it, but they did. With this, I found how grateful we are to live here in the United States of America. Before, our flag did not have a meaning to me. I did not feel there was a purpose for it, like many of you might feel this way. It now has a meaning to me. And thank you, Mallory, for the great national anthem that you provided for us today. In the military, I was blessed to have a free dorm, a place to live, where I did not have to pay for bills, and my 3 free meals. I was stationed in California next to the beach, an hour away from Big Bear where you can go snowboarding and skiing, 2 hours from Vegas. I love this. People ask me why I got out if I had it made. I decided to go back to school. Since now my school would be basically free, another benefit of joining. I could keep going, but I would keep this short. If you did not hear much of what I said today, I just want you to really think of what you want to do in life and plan ahead. Don't wait till that last week of 12th grade. It's okay to be scared. College is not for everyone, I understand, and this is why you have other options, trade schools, where you can get certifications, police academy, military. If you choose to go in the military and take a try out of this, make sure you speak to the recruiters, gather information, and ask questions. Here in Terrell, we have a lot of talent, from our athletic department, band, cheer, drill, art, CTE, and theater. We have some individuals that are not in school functions, but also have that talent, that hidden talent. Go on and show it. If I was able to do it, you also can. Like us Hispanics say, si se puede. It is possible. Thank you again, and don't forget to think of it every day.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. We appreciate your words of inspiration and love for our country. Thank you for your service and the compelling example you provide for all of us daily. The Terrell Tigerettes were organized in 1951. Their performances at football games, parades, and other Terrell events promote pride and school spirit for students, alumni, and friends of Terrell High School. The Tigerettes have won numerous competition awards over the years, but they are perhaps best known for leadership in the Terrell community with their investment of time and energy in a wide range of community service activities. Over the years, the Tigerettes have served with Special Olympics, the Kick for Kindness project to support anti-bullying, Christmas story reading for elementary students in Terrell ISD, and Terrell's Back to Blue event held at Bengal Park to help raise funds for protective body armor for the Terrell police officers. I could go on, but I think you get the picture. This is truly an outstanding group of young ladies. Please welcome the Tigerettes in their patriotic performance to Born in the USA. The price of freedom is heavy. Terrell has 5 Gold Star families related to the recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Gold Star families are those who have lost loved ones to the ravages of war and military service to our country. Gold Star families are recognized with a special flag that may be displayed at their home or business. Yes, Veterans Day is a celebration and a recognition day for veterans, but we also want to honor and never forget those who gave their lives to protect our freedom. In his famous Gettysburg Address, President Lincoln used the phrase, "those who gave the last full measure of devotion," to honor soldiers who died in military service. Gerardo Moreno attended Terrell ISD. He was an infantryman assigned to the Army's 1st Battalion at Fort Hood, Texas. He served in the rebuilding of Kosovo, Croatia in 1999. He was killed on April 6, 2004 at age 23 during Operation Iraqi Freedom when enemy insurgents ambushed his unit. His decorations include the Purple Heart and the Bronze Star. Sean Brady Berry graduated from Terrell High School in 1998. He attended Dallas Baptist University before joining the National Guard in 1999. Sean was an avid soccer player. While stationed in Iraq, he arranged to have 1,000 soccer balls shipped from Texas to Iraqi children. He was awarded the Bronze Star for bravery. He died on October 3rd, 2005, at age 26. Jonathan Amard attended Terrell ISD, Quinlan ISD, and Bowles ISD. He was an Army Ranger sniper based at Fort Drum, New York. He was killed June 4th, 2008, at age 20, when enemy forces engaged his unit with small arms fire. His awards and decorations include the Purple Heart, National Defense Service Medal, and the Combat Infantry Badge. Sean McNabb graduated from Terrell High School in 2003. In high school, Sean was a proud Tiger Band member and THS soccer team member. He received extensive training and was selected to serve as a combat medic for the elite Night Stalker unit. He was killed on October 26, 2009, at age 24 in a helicopter crash after rescuing wounded soldiers in Afghanistan. Joseph Lewis attended L.D. Bell High School and Trinity Valley Community College in Terrell ISD. He joined the U.S. Army in June 2005 and was assigned to Army's 8th Squadron, 5th Striker Combat Team. Specialist Lewis died November 17, 2009 at age 26 in Kandahar, Afghanistan, when enemy forces attacked his vehicle with an improvised explosive device. Taps is a solemn musical selection performed at flag ceremonies and military funerals, honoring soldiers who died in service to our country. In honor of all U.S. military servicemen and women and our own Terrell fallen heroes, please stand quietly in reverence for the playing of taps, which will be followed by a moment of silence. And now, a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Before we dismiss, I want to thank Miranda Torres, Kaylee Roseberry, Zoe Montoya, Angelica Aguillon, Mariel Tovar for their assistance with the Armed Services flags, and Antonio Armendariz who performed taps. Please give Antonio Armendariz a round of applause for playing taps. I also want to thank our THS technical theater crew who provided lighting, sound, and production services for today's program, as they do for all of the programs here at the PAC. Please join me in a round of applause for our technical theater students. Let's also give one final round of applause for Studio 101, Terrell High School's audiovisual department, for their work in making a video of today's event. Mr. Gilmore, the microphone is yours.
Thank you. Give our MC a round of applause, please. Thank you so much, Ms. Reina. All right, men and women, I want to thank you for your participation today. But before we dismiss, there's one more group that I want to bring down to the stage. If you're a staff member of Terrell Independent School District and also the Terrell High School, that you're currently active or a veteran of any military, please come forward. Come down to the stage. Y'all keep clapping for these men and women. I see men, but I know we have a woman here somewhere. Keep clapping for these men and women. Come on. Thank you for your service. We want to say thank you for your service, continued service, past services, and on behalf of this staff, this student body, I want to say thank you. Thank you. All right.